the new season is almost beginning. I'm sure you've heard rumors on transfers or just how some teams are setting up. Maybe if you start with the Impala and then maybe just your expectation for the next season.
Okay, for for Impala at the moment, we have new players coming in. They're not new because they played for Impala previously.
Before, yes.
One of them is Brian, another one is Asaf, if you know them.
Mbeya.
Asaf.
Yeah.
Mbeya is coming
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Funny enough, I met them after training.
Yes, so Mbeya is coming back to Impala.
Okay.
Asaf is coming back to Impala after going to play
Uganda.
for Uganda.
With the head.
With the heads, yeah. Uganda with the heads.
And even he's coming with, I think I can say, international experience.
Of course.
Yes, after even playing.
He played at the African
if you
Club
go to
Championship.
Uganda and come back to Kenya to play with the
Then I'm
club
an international
championship.
player because I've won international tournaments.
You have, George.
You are.
So you are an international.
You are
No debate.
Bring my anger down.
Yes, so okay. We have people, young boys from high school, reminding me of when I joined a serious hockey team, just from high school. So we are looking forward to a good performance in the season. Other teams that I know that might be coming into the National League, there's an additional of teams in the Eastern Zone. They are grouped Western and Eastern Zone.
Which is also something amazing about the National League. Yes.
Yeah, so the competition is stiff. You have to do more than your best if there's something of that sort for you to earn a promotion. Now that we are people who earn promotions, we're not
just being given.
We're not given. Yeah. So we're training towards that and hoping that our training is going to be better or best
Be
than
more
the other
sure
team.
this time than hope, like Georgie said.
Yeah, let's train.
Don't overhope. Don't just hope.
We are
Work
training.
towards it.
Work to it.
Yeah, we are training towards that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm still playing. I can't say on this podcast whether I'm in the first 11 or not, but I'm in the best shape and mental capability or position.
And a wealth of experience also.
Yes.
No, this Brian is also an experienced
player.
So
over 10 years experience.
over 14.
No, you just do over 10.
Okay.
You're only doing zeros and ones.
Okay, sawa. Yeah, so looking forward to the season that is ahead. We're going to put our best and do our best. And I'm also encouraging my friend here, Georgie, to come back.
Yes.
Now that he needs a sponsor, we will sponsor
Today
him.
being the 21st of March.
Yes.
It is.
So we were sponsoring.
I pledge to go back
to
Impala before the mid of the season.
the mid of the season. The season is yet to start.
Yeah, because I just can't go back now. Right now, maybe if I start light training, by the time I catch up to join the team.
The main team, the first 11s.
The first 11, I know I can come and put some people down. So.
Definitely.
But you can't go there with your lazy body.
You can't again.
For hockey, once you're fit, I think you can just play top pro.
That's a perception. Once you're fit.
Yes.
But because you might be giving people too much pressure on their side.
The reason I'm saying once you're fit, when you're fit, you can perform things that... Okay, hockey is a game where most of the time when you play, it's mental and it's physical because the concentration is more than 100% of the velocity of the ball, the way you turn. The rules of the game does not allow you to engage or touch your opponent like football where you can shield. So if you're fit, you can do off person, off ball, and that's how you get to play.
Put more pressure on a skilled player.
Yes. And the opponent does not know
but you also need to have your basics then, in the very least.
Okay.
Yes.
Basics, when you've played hockey before,
Okay.
you have your
should
basics.
have already picked up on that.
But
Okay.
that's also a good point to note. So don't be afraid, Georgie. You've
I
played
will
before.
come back.
Just do your runs.
As long as I'm fit, I'll be good.
Do your cardios, and then you'll just be fine.
Yeah. So in the general National League, Eastern and Western, what's your expectation?
The competition is going to be stiff.
Yeah.
And the teams that are coming in are also strong teams. We had a tournament the last weekend, and we saw some of the teams, and it's going to be something to look forward to, because nobody is going to give out points easily.
Okay.
If what I saw is going to be carried forward into the league. Another point is that the subdivision of the zones is making it more difficult, more competitive, in that you want to be the creme de la creme in your zone.
Yes.
Yeah, so that when you go for the playoffs, you go there as a champion of that zone. Yeah, so that's going to make it more interesting, more fun.
Okay.
And
Anyone to look out for from last year's experience, and
Impala.
even the team has coming.
I'll stick
insisting on
with
Impala.
my team.
Okay.
And also another team, now to be fair, because I'm a competitor. UN gave us a run for a game last time.
Yes.
So it's also a team we are really looking out for. Yes. And you never put Wazalendo, wherever Wazalendo is, you never dismiss them. Yeah, you can't count them out, whether it's a junior team, whether it's a
so they are bringing also a team.
Yeah,
to
they are
the
bringing
National
out a
League.
team in the National League. So it's also a team to watch out for.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the Super League, in the Premier League?
In the Super League, I can say Daikyo, because they played a very good season last time.
That's in the Super League.
That's in the Super League, yes. And also, I can say which other team in the Super League? The Blue, is it the Blue Eaglets or
Blue Eaglets,
yes.
Blue Eaglets have a men's team.
But it's, yes, they do.
No,
it's Blue Pirates.
Blue Pirates, yes,
yeah.
Blue
Then,
Pirates.
they are not. It's University of Eldoret who managed to. Is it not?
The
In
Blue Pirates
National
are the
League.
UOE.
It's Daiko and UOE who,
Okay, that who came to the
who are number one and
who
number
promoted.
2 from the National League.
Oh, so I think going they have the zeal and they have the humph of keeping up what they were doing. So I think you can watch out for them in the Premier League. You can still watch out for Butali. Butali's a menace, man. They've maintained their stature and the way they play for quite a long time. I think because of their structure and everything behind the scene.
Their recruitment.
And their recruitment, when they see you are good, they
those.
pick you up. I don't know if you remember Muli. Muli played for Impala at some point. He played for MMU. He's playing for Butali at the moment. They've been signed for this season. So if you see also such a development, you're happy about the person.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you encourage them to continue, because maybe in the future they might be the ones developing the game.
Again,
Yes, because now they've gone to the highest level in Kenya. If you look at clubs in Kenya, we talk of Butali, we talk of Strathmore, we talk of Kenya Police. Those are the creme de la creme clubs of hockey in Kenya. So if you manage to play for such a team, then you also come there with a lot of experience, exposure, and such kind of thing. So I'll talk of Butali, and because police is always on their tails, man, watch out for police. But also there's the sailors. Chess. They are always somewhere.
I feel this season they might struggle.
They've
They've
lost players.
And I've not seen much recruitment. I've also
The sponsorship is down.
Yeah, the sponsorship is also down. Plus, I've been to some couple of training with them, and it's like the gelling somehow. But again, this is the team. This is the thing with such kind of teams. The fighting spirit, especially when it counts, it can't entirely be written off. Yes.
Yeah, so that's my take on this season, coming season.
KCA is in the Premier
Oh,
League.
how did I forget about
Simba
KCA?
is back in
How
the
did I
Premier
forget
League.
about KCA?
Western Jaguars is doing so much in.
Yeah, but for Western Jaguars, I think their kind of play is what might be a letdown. They play a kind of hockey. I can say it's not the modern hockey. The modern hockey is where you pass the ball and then you score. You don't dribble.
For them, they still dribble.
There's some dribbling and then there's some individual. We played with them. I saw them play in the last tournament. They're not bad. They're young boys who can run you down and do that. But then they also still have that individualism of let me outshine this guy. Yeah, so that can be a letdown. But
Okay.
you never count them out because in terms of skills, they're skilled and they can beat you with that and
Yeah.
they can run you down. But for KCA, they have the structure, they have the personnel. We have like 3 players who came from Impala.
Of course, Steve.
Rono,
Rono.
Uktoy.
Steve
Is-
Ronan, they're in KCA.
Yes, and
Is
the-
Rono still at
Yes,
KCA? I
yes.
feel I saw some kind of transfer. Anyway, it's will follow.
okay, I might not be aware.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're the champions, the current champions.
That's runners up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The champions were
For the national, for the Super League.
for the Super League.
So it's their structure is very good. The kind of performance they put into a game, it makes you desire also to join the team
Exactly.
because you can see how they play
The togetherness
and
about it is amazing.
It wows you and you're like, oh, I wish I was part of that team.
Do you think it's something to do with having a coach like the coach they have? 'Cause
Yeah, Willie is
I
a
feel
good
he
coach.
has that ability to. It's a team, people. We are fighting as one thing.
I had a stint in the national team when I was in campus. That is 2012, and Willie was one of the coaches. So I can remember his personality. Is a kind of person who he will show you and he will be open to you and he will tell you the right thing, how it's done. He explain it to you, then he lets you do it. He lets you do it. So that can also be something that makes KCA a team to look out for because they are coached and they are trained with somebody who is international and more mature into the game. So that's something also that's a
team
plus.
that will
You
make
need to
it.
watch out for.
It's a plus.
Joji, quickly on these teams or expectation for all the 3 divisions for the men. What's your take?
For the 3 divisions.
Premier, Super, and National League. What are you just expecting as the season is almost starting?
I think we should expect more competition, especially based on where you are. We also consider you being a Premier League team, you need to be more competitive compared to the teams in the lower divisions.
Yes.
But as it is now, there's always a mix-up. Apart from maybe 2 or 3 teams in the Premier League, you can find a Premier League team competing at the same level as a national team. Just simply because there's no that only 2 teams can be relegated. So if you are top 3, is it bottom what? Above bottom 2, you are good. So somehow that one with the competition, I think it won't be that much. Yeah, because people, they don't have anything to look forward to, that is. For us, back then, there was used to be a structure such that the winner for the Premier League was to represent the country in one tournament.
Yes.
Then the winner for the lower leagues we still present the country in another international tournament, not just these local tournaments.
Yes.
That's how we happened to go to TZ and win the East African, East and Central African Club Championships back then, which I don't see happening now. Right now, if anybody goes out, it's just the team at the top
the first
and
two.
the national teams.
Yes.
Yeah, of which it's never also the common thing for the first two to go.
And also the clubs don't usually get to end up having the finances.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So
only
you could
one
win
also-
a tournament or to win the league, but have no finance to proceed. At the same time, you have a union which should be facilitating you at least to do that. So I don't see a bright future still.
Yeah.
The future is still as bleak as it has been. In fact, maybe it's getting worse.
It is opaque.
Yeah, considering how people talk on the social media and how people look at the teams. You know, the players, they're the people who actually show how healthy a team is or how healthy a league is. But with the demoralized players, like some know that they can never play for the national team considering they're not in certain clubs. That's a big issue. We need to be more competitive and start looking for competitive players based on how you can play and what you can do,
Yes.
not where you are. Our friend Brian here could have got even 1 or 2 caps
Yes.
back then, but the team that he was playing for, yeah,
He was looked down
I
upon.
used to look at him. I also looking down on him. You are with us here. Where are you going? Go and train, but we'll just come back.
But at the same time, when you look at Brian play, you see this is
Yeah, I see potential.
is more than the level he is.
Needed just a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
No, he just needed a better team.
Mm.
He just needed a better team.
So what's in front of you right now, and maybe just your final words. Start off with Georgie, then Brian.
In front of me, I have water, about you. Or how in front?
Career-wise, playing, business-wise.
A general thing.
Are you planning on transitioning to refereeing, co-coaching? So what's in front of you right now?
What's in front of me? I plan to go back and play hockey, more competitive hockey. Although not at any competitive level as a player. That's my only focus.
Yes.
Being a player. Don't focus on joining any coaching staff or umpiring staff, because I know I'll derail people. For me, I care so less about the winning and stuff. Maybe I can make the management or the sponsors feel bad about the team.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'll be encouraging the players not to win, but to be happy. And I know maybe it might not be good going forward, but if I get a happy team down there, I can even call it how. We need a team, yeah?
Yeah.
Our Zest team, not
Packers
call it
team.
was Zest,
A
a
Cats
Packers
team,
team, yeah,
a
Cats
Cats
team.
team.
Well, just if you have a cat skill, you are in.
You are in.
So, going forward, be a player.
Brian.
For me, I will say playing, maybe until an age where I can't play, I can't run no more. But if I keep training, I don't know what age it will be. But at the same time, I'm somebody who likes giving back. I would like to be a coach. I've thought about it. I can consider it. I've even Googled about it, about what you need to be a hockey coach, what level should you start with, what are some of the basics of being a coach. Yes, so I impact that also into my play because I know what is expected of as a player, what position if you play, what you'll be doing. So I look forward to that in the future. Also in the future, I also do give out, maybe I can talk of kits to encourage somebody play. Yeah, so that's something, it's in me. I like helping people. I've helped Georgie here shave his kipara.
You will not stop now.
Yeah, I'll not stop now.
Okay.
So in terms of business, I'm a man who is very resourceful, hardworking and industrious. Yes, I'm capable of doing so many things. So I'm having my many businesses in construction, in production. Yes, I've featured Boni in so many of my...
A lot of them.
Yes,
Brian.
so we do off-pitch work. We consult a lot. I've been on our way. We were driving to this place, and I was telling Georgie, "You see that billboard? That's something I can do. The target market is like this. If I'll talk of there's some yogurt in Kawangware, the billboard is only a lady, and on Thika Road there's a lady and a gentleman.
Yes, and the guy.
Yeah, so the target market for this side is like it's couple thing. This is something you can do as a family together.
New marriages.
New marriages. And on the other side, the ladies, this thing is for you. Take it. So that's my area of specialty, and also I'm talkative. I can do sales, and I've been doing sales. So that's off pitch.
You're not touching on you're an artist. You can draw. Man.
Yeah, I can draw, man. I can
do
color.
Do you still?
Yeah, I if you come to my house, the mosaic there, it's handmade. I did it personally. So you should. If you have something you want about the mosaic, you said you can market ourselves. Yeah, if you need a mosaic done, if you need a photo done, if you need your plumbing done. Yeah, if you need a driver, if you need a driver, you can call Georgie. Chauffeur. Oh, yeah, chauffeur. Yeah, if you
I'm a trained accountant, but a chauffeur.
FYI.
FYI.
Yeah,
You just don't like sitting in an office.
So maybe contacts, information, and shout outs if you have to as we wind up.
I shout out to everybody who plays hockey in Kenya, outside Kenya, Africa, in the world. Let's keep doing it. And then locally, all my teams that I've played for, shout out to you. Then within, shout out to my friends, Akina Simiu, Akina Eli. Let's keep doing this. And also to my friends that we are within this session, Bonnie and Georgie. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep the unity.
Yes.
Let's do this more for our kids. Now that we have families. Let's keep,
the growth.
Yeah, the growth is there. Yeah. So let's keep doing this, and hopefully one day our grandchildren will say we made them the way, and they're following their forefathers' footsteps.
Yes, Georgie.
My shout outs, all the players and their families, with Pastor P leading there. He has a young upcoming boy. We hope that will play in the national team 19 years from now.
Start him early.
And then I think just going forward is we just need to be serious with this hockey thing, you know. Okay, basically I think the main thing here was what brought us together was hockey. But funny enough, what has kept us together is not hockey.
It's not hockey again.
You know.
Yes.
The last time we played together, I don't remember when it was. But we've done basically all things together. So, the point being, let not it be that hockey is what keeps you in the game. You could still have passion for the game, whether you are active or not. But in anybody that we got to interact with along the way, it's been great. And meanwhile, we'll still continue enjoying the ride.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. So, as I said earlier, this podcast is only opening doors for us to have conversation with friends and stakeholders in the sports and sports scene. As always, we've started off with hockey where we all started, but it's not what keeping us. So, we'll keep on figuring conversations of discovery, reflection, friendships, and of course, offering workable solution to some of the challenges which might be personal or collective sportsmen and women in Kenya and Africa. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope we get to have more of such conversations in the future.
You're most welcome, and definitely just book an appointment as you did. Yes, we're very busy people.
I know. That's why I really appreciate when I got all of you at this particular time.
It's so hard to get us all at the same time. It's very hard.
Very.
We are very busy people.
This has been tested and proven for the longest time. Yeah.
Awesome.
So thank you so much. As we bring this second episode to a close, it's interesting how different paths and a love for one sport can bring all of us together. This will only emphasize the idea of being on the field, which is meant to evoke a sense of excitement and immediacy, while also highlighting the podcast focus on local sports in Kenya and in Africa. the emphasis on engagement with stakeholders, and even the various sportsmen and women in the sport at the moment. Thank you for yet again for sticking with us throughout this second episode. More of such conversation will be coming, and we are again very open to your feedback, opinions on what next we can bring on the show, who can we bring on board, which areas do we need to tackle on board. So until then, you can find us online and on your favorite podcast platforms, where you can rate, review, like, subscribe, comment, and also share with your friends. So stay tuned and look forward to the new episode every other week.